There are many stories about heroes throughout our nation's history. Stories of extraordinary heroism, patriotism, and selfless service. Men and women who fought to protect our country and our way of life. This is the story of Chaplain Emil J. Kapaun. Chaplain Kapaun is assigned to Headquarters Company, 8th Cavalry Regiment, 1st Cavalry Division. Chinese Communist forces have encircled the battalion, outnumbering them. Chaplain Kapaun moved fearlessly from foxhole to foxhole under direct enemy fire in order to provide comfort and reassurance to outnumbered soldiers. He repeatedly exposed himself to enemy fire to recover wounded men and drag them to safety. When he couldn't drag them, he dug shallow trenches to shield them from enemy fire. As Chinese forces closed in, Kapaun rejected several chances to escape, instead volunteering to stay behind and care for the wounded. He was taken as a prisoner of war by Chinese forces on November 2nd, 1950.
Chaplain Kapaun believed in the warrior ethos, never leave a soldier behind, and he believed that wherever the soldier goes, the chaplain shall also go and support.
Upon being captured, Chaplain Kapaun and other prisoners marched for several days towards prisoner of war camps. During the march, Kapaun led by example, caring for injured soldiers, refusing to take a break from carrying the stretchers of the wounded, all while encouraging others to do their part. Once inside prison camps, Chaplain Kapaun risked his life by sneaking around the camp after dark, foraging for food, caring for the sick, and encouraging his fellow soldiers to sustain their faith and their humanity. When the Chinese instituted a mandatory re-education program, Kapaun patiently and politely rejected every theory put forth by the instructors. Kapaun openly defied his captors by conducting a sunrise service on Easter morning, 1951. After suffering from the physical toll of his captivity, he was transferred to a substandard hospital where he died alone. Chaplain Kapaun died in captivity on May 23, 1951. Chaplain Emil J. Kapaun repeatedly risked his own life to save the lives of hundreds of fellow Americans. His extraordinary courage, faith, and leadership inspired thousands of prisoners to survive hellish conditions, resist enemy indoctrination, and retain their faith in God and country. His actions reflect the utmost credit upon him, the 1st Cavalry Division, and the United States Army. He was initially awarded the Distinguished Service Cross, but because of his actions on November 1st and 2nd, 1950, his award is being upgraded to the Medal of Honor.
We in the 1st Cavalry Division are very honored to follow in the footsteps of Chaplain Kapaun. Chaplain Kapaun represented everything good that is the American soldier. The sacrifice, the dedication, and most importantly in this case, the humanity that we demonstrate every day in what we do. Thank you, Chaplain Kapaun.
Reporting for the 1st Cavalry Division, I'm Army Sergeant Elliot Valdez.